24/7 Fusion Media.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And in the wake of Deadpool and Wolverine getting close to hitting $1 billion, we have a new rumor that has surfaced from that Park Place and is given to us by John F. Trent. Rumor has it that Henry Cavill is in talks to play Wolverine after his cameo as the Cavillrine in Deadpool and Wolverine. So I know with a lot of people, they would be highly excited for this rumor if it's actually true, but we're going to get to see what's being said here. In his cameo, Deadpool approaches him from behind as he's working on his motorcycle.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah. It's the whole goddamn package right there. Behind a little bit like Henry. Oh my fuck! The Cavill. Legends are true. And may I say, sir, on behalf of all humanity, this just feels right. We can do so much better than shit fucks down the street you were just leaving. No, sir. I'm on the face of the universe.
Cavill also recently shared a photo from the scene and took a shot at DC editing out his Mission Impossible mustache while doing reshoots for Justice League. He wrote, "To be safe, I shaved the mustache off for this one, just a mustache." Yeah, that is pretty interesting that Joss Whedon had him come back to do the reshoots to the Justice League while he was filming Mission Impossible. You know, he couldn't get rid of the mustache, so basically they filmed him with the mustache and then they tried to CGI the mustache out of the film, and it just looked completely horrible. So, you know, everybody sees where that dig is coming from. But it says, following this cameo in Cavill's Instagram post, Matt McGloin at Cosmic Book News reports that his Marvel insiders have informed him that Cavill might be up to play the character full-time in the MCU. He added, Henry Cavill actually might be in talks to play the MCU's Wolverine. I hear similar to what he wanted for a return as Superman, he is asking for a lot of money to play Wolverine. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, if it's about a money thing, then, you know, of course, Henry Cavill has got to get paid. But at the same time, hopefully he's not asking for so much money that they have to downright let him down because he's asking for that much money. So that would be a shame if that's the case. But hopefully they'll bring him back as Wolverine. But I know from what I've heard that Hugh Jackman is supposed to be returning for Wolverine during Avengers Doomsday. So does that mean we'll get Cavill for Avengers Secret Wars, or will it be something that comes around after that? But then who knows, you know, what's in the play for the future of the MCU. So, you know, with these things, you'll never quite know. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige addressed the status of Wolverine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe ahead of the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, discussing film. So for sure, there will be eventually another actor as Wolverine, he said. I think it would be a very different style in a very different way. I also think if somebody were to attempt to do a Hugh Jackman as Wolverine impression, that would be a pretty big mistake. Well, you know, the thing is that Hugh Jackman is sitting there doing his best Wolverine impression. So if anything, that's what definitely everybody's going to be trying to do, is their best version of Wolverine. Not to be particularly like Hugh Jackman, but just to come off with the essence of the character, which is always the most important thing. So if you've seen the way Wolverine carries himself in the X-Men cartoons, and then you've seen him in any other form of media, which, you know, would go for video games and definitely these movies, as well as people's impression of how he's supposed to be in the comic books, then people are just going to do what they're going to do and try to come off with their best Wolverine. Feige also stated that Marvel Studios has no immediate plans to replace Hugh Jackman, who returned as a character for Deadpool and Wolverine. As comic book readers know, There have been various and very, very different versions of these characters over the decades. It would be fun to explore different ones someday down the line, I guess. Looking at the Deadpool Wolverine movie, you've seen basically all the variations that people are very fond of. So what else could there be, right? He says, again, we don't have immediate plans by any means, he added, but in the decades to come, I think it's inevitable. Well, people are not going to be waiting for a Wolverine movie for decades now. While the property's hot, you need to either come with some more Hugh Jackman or either come with his replacement and let it be somebody that everybody wants to see as Wolverine. So they're going to have to make up their minds on this one. He said if it happens, it would have to be a very different and bold reinterpretation of the character because no one will be as great as Hugh Jackman at doing his version of Wolverine. And I agree. You take James Bond, for example. Nobody can be as good as Sean Connery, but then you have other Bonds that were just as good as him in their own right. Not better. I'm not saying that they were better, but they were just as good as him trying to portray that particular character. So, you know, whatever actor comes in to play the role, they definitely gotta bring their own charm and pizzazz to the role, you know, and make it their own, but at the same time, pay respects to what came before it and definitely pay respect to the character in general. So hopefully, you know, if Hugh Jackman's ready to give up being Wolverine here in the next 2 or 3 years, then hopefully we'll see a new Wolverine arise out of all of this, because even if Hugh Jackman is not fit for the role to play Wolverine after so many years, they're going to have to recast, and, you know, they're going to have to do it for all these Marvel characters, all your prominent ones. So hopefully they have something in line, and it looks like Henry Cavill he looks like he's more than ready to fill in those shoes. I mean, he's a good enough actor, and he definitely looks the part. And, you know, we see it here in this movie. So, you know, hopefully Marvel does the right thing. Hopefully the fans get what they want. And hopefully at the end, we'll see Henry Cavill become Wolverine once Hugh Jackman's run is done. But that's my take. That's how I feel. You guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And as always, it's your boy 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I'm out. Peace.